Good day, everyone. Before introducing to you the topic of our discussion, we conducted a short video presentation. It is a question and answer survey to 3 of our classmates in which they gladly accepted. Now, my partner, Salwin Montalban, is the one who led all 3 interviews. So please watch it, and I hope you can learn something from their answers.
Hello. What's your name?
I'm Camila.
Can I ask you 3 questions about our case study?
Go ahead.
Okay. So our case study is all about sugar consumption. So I prepared here 3 questions for you to answer. The first one is, what are your comfort foods?
The comfort foods are sweets.
Okay, sweets. How does it make you feel after eating those comfort food you mentioned?
It releases my stress and it gives me satisfaction that I want.
Wow. Are you aware of the level of sugar content in some food products in the market that are labeled healthy?
Some I am.
You mean you are aware?
Yes, in
Some of
some
the foods you
foods,
eat.
but some are not.
Okay. Thank you so much for your answers.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
I'm Jana Andrea.
Okay. Can I ask you 3 questions about our case study?
Oh, sure.
Okay. To let you know, our case study is all about sugar consumption. So I prepared here 3 questions for you to answer. Okay. So the first one is, what are your comfort foods?
Something that has actually a dessert, sweets.
Oh, desserts and sweets. That's good. Okay, how does it make you feel after eating those comfort food you mentioned?
It relieves my stress and gives satisfaction to my desired food that I want to eat.
Okay, we have the same perception about that when we eat sweets. We feel relieved and satisfied about eating those that we really like to eat. Okay, the next question is, are you aware of the level of sugar content in some food products in the market that are labeled healthy?
Sometimes when I look at the back of the products.
You mean the nutrition facts like
Yes,
that? Okay.
yes.
And okay, that's it. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, thank you po.
Hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
I am Ramses Tilla.
Oh, can I ask you a question about our case study?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. But before you answer these questions, let me first remind you that this question will revolve about the sugar consumption. So our case study is all about sugar consumption. So I prepared 3 questions for you to answer, okay?
Okay.
So the first question is, what are your comfort foods?
Well, my comfort foods are something sweet, such as chocolates. I also like chips.
Yeah. I also like chocolates. So the number 2 question is, how does it make you feel after eating those comfort food you mentioned?
I feel relaxed. Sometimes I feel energized, especially when I eat chocolate.
Okay. So the third question, are you aware of the level of sugar content in some food products in the market that are labeled healthy?
Some of the foods, whenever I buy, I look at the back. You can see the nutrition facts.
Okay, that's right. Okay. That's it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Now, based on the activity and the discussion that we had with my partner Salwin, we are now going to dig up more about the overproduction and overconsumption of sugar-based products.
Hello everyone, I'm Sheena Bolseco.
And I am Salwin Montalban. Now, we are going to present our short review of the film, That Sugar Film 2014.
We are also going to discuss the overproduction and overconsumption of sugar-based products.
Now, we will discuss first our review of the film, That Sugar Film. That Sugar film by Matt Damon is Australia's highest grossing film, which helps increase awareness of the bad effects and dangers of hidden sugar to people's health all over the world.
This film is about a man whose pursuit is to learn the hard truth about hidden sugar in our food, thus discovering the negative consequences of a high sugar consumption on what people thought as a healthy diet.
It is an educational film where one can learn something very important and is fundamental to be applied in one's eating habit.
Sugary food are like illegal drugs that makes you want to indulge more and makes your mind and body hyperactive.
High amounts of hidden sugar are definitely in our food, whether the label states the amount of sugar content or the label says healthy or no sugar.
Well, how do you feel after watching the film?
After watching the film, I feel guilty about my sugar consumption. I know myself that I am not aware of the sugar content of the food I am eating. Because of the film, I learned that we must be aware of the food that we eat and limit our sugar intake. How about you?
Actually, it's overwhelming for me since I am not health conscious and I eat what I want, especially that my comfort foods are usually anything sweet. But now I feel that I need to cut off little by little if I want to improve my health.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. So, we must be aware of foods labeled as healthy, natural, light, zero sugar, low fat, etc., as they might be high in sugar and could be the source of your inability to slim down or maintain your health. Controlling your sugar consumption may be the solution to your health problems.
How does the overproduction and overconsumption of sugar-based products potentially prevent humans from achieving eudaimonia?
First, let's define eudaimonia. According to Aristotle, eudaimonia is simply living well and doing well. Easier said than done. There are factors that prevent humans from achieving eudaimonia, and some of them are the overproduction and overconsumption of sugar-based products. Overproduction of these sugar-based products are the responsibility of the food manufacturers. So, if there is a high demand of these products because of the consumer's overconsumption, then surely there will also be a high production. As what they say, business is business, regardless of the reason. Likewise, overconsumption of sugar-based products will surely be detrimental to our health. Obesity, diabetes, fatty liver, and high blood pressure are just some of the illnesses we can get of high sugar consumption. Thus, having these illnesses prevents us from achieving eudaimonia because we are not living well and doing well. While most of us are aware that sugar is harmful to our health, we sometimes ignore it and do nothing about it. Our health is a vital aspect of living and doing well. For this reason, we should limit or might as well cut down our sugar intake and improve our eating habits for a healthier mind and body. So, is there indeed a need for industries to regulate the production of sugar-based products and for consumers to reduce their consumption if they are to journey towards a good life together?
There is truly a need for industries to regulate the production of sugar-based products for the consumers to minimize their sugar consumption. If there is a control in production, there is also a control on the level of consumer consumption. The control in the production lies within how the government will address the issue. On the other hand, reducing the consumer's consumption lies within one's desire, willingness, and self-discipline. So, in any case that the industries will not regulate the production of sugar-based products, then people needs to be educated and be reminded about the negative effects of the overconsumption of sugary products. If the industries, the government, and the people will cooperate and do their best to prioritize health issues and make more programs of self-awareness, then surely all of us will journey towards the good life together. Would be all for our discussion.
I hope you have takeaways from our discussion.
Thank you.